What I discussed in my talk today, I consider some of the fundamental challenges that 3D, virtual 3D has, okay, how the eye responds. Now, you're asking a further question. We have different technologies that are being used to separate the right and left eye images. And each of those current technologies has some challenges, some visual challenges to them. For example, the passive displays that are coming out present alternate lines, one to each eye. Does that cause a decrease in resolution, or does the visual system somehow put it together, even though each eye is only seeing half of the image? So that's a challenge there. The shutter technology has got challenges also in that the things are going on and off all the time, and they don't go on and off in square waves. So the shutter technology is playing the game of if we oversensitize it, we are getting channel bleed through. If channel crosstalk, if you undersensitize it, then basically you're not getting a very bright image, even though you can eliminate the crosstalk. So I would say that all the technologies have got their challenge, and we are beginning to do research on those things, but I don't think we know many answers to that yet.
Is there a consensus in the film industry as to whether there's a quality differential between the cinema technologies?
I think it's important to bear in mind that the environment of the movie theater is a rather specific one. Specific in the sense that it's generally speaking dark, except for the screen. It's generally speaking restraining you in a certain position in the theater, giving you a certain angle on the screen. And it's an ideal, in the best possible world, it's an ideal viewing point, viewing position for a widescreen presentation that will fill a lot of your retina, particularly in 3D IMAX, for example, which is really immersive. And for people who have no problems with normal 3D, sometimes it's so immersive that they'll have a problem with 3D IMAX. But take the point that I think it was Jim was making earlier. That's an almost experimental lab ideal viewing experience for 3D material. The home environment is different, and it's different not only because the chances are that the movie theater environment has used passive circular polarizing glasses, and the home environment uses active shutter glasses, key point, but it's also a less ideal, more easily distracted environment with which to view. And the screen is smaller. The angle subtended on the retina is going to be smaller in the home environment almost always than it is going to be in the movie environment, unless you have your own movie theater downstairs, which would be nice, but not many people do. So for all those reasons, you can't necessarily compare the movie theater 3D experience with the home TV 3D experience as if it was one species of apple with another. I think it's one kind of fruit with another kind of fruit. And I think certain things will work in the home environment that won't necessarily work on the big screen, and vice versa. One of the problems that the broadcasters who are moving into the 3D world are finding at the moment is that you can't just literally download a 3D movie onto a 46 or 52-inch screen and expect it to work. Some do, but some don't. They're two animals. So I'm not sure whether that answers your question, but I think one has to look at these things with quite specific parameters in mind before jumping to the conclusion that this is better than this is better than that, because they're actually different things.
Second row here, please.
Right here.
Yeah.
Follow up with that to Mr. Hawes particularly.